Guests and graduands, welcome to your Birmingham City University Awards ceremony. While you are waiting, we hope that you enjoyed the musical interlude performed by our Royal Conservatoire Brass Ensemble. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful day to celebrate the achievements of our graduands. To ensure that you enjoy the proceedings, we have a few requests and announcements. First of all, a safety notification. We're not expecting any testing of the fire alarm or any other disruption today, but if the alarm does sound or there is an emergency, you will be given directions by the nearest door steward so that you can proceed quickly and safely to the nearest emergency exit. Please turn off all mobile phones to silent or switched off completely. We welcome the taking of photos and videos, but if you are doing so, please do not stand or block the view of others in the audience. We have more than 400 students graduating today, and each one of those who crosses the stage is important to us. Please do clap and cheer as loudly as you wish as your graduand crosses the stage, and allow others to do so without distracting when their graduand is crossing themselves. The ceremony is expected to last approximately 1.5 hours. In our experience, small children can become restless during proceedings and sometimes even a little noisy. If your child does become unsettled, can we please ask you to move quietly out of the hall to our comfortable viewing room where you can still watch proceedings and tend to your child, in order that they do not distract other guests. Your nearest door steward will be able to direct you. Graduands, this is important for you. You have been seated carefully and in a particular order to ensure that every person crosses the stage in the correct sequence. Please do stay in your assigned seats, and when you are asked to come out of your row and move to the corridor ready to cross the stage, please do not move out of your assigned order. It is absolutely essential that you are sitting in the seat indicated on your student registration cards. If you've moved seats for any reason, now is a good time to move back to where you need to be. When you come back into the auditorium to enjoy the rest of the ceremony, you will sit in a different seat to the one you are currently in. Please be courteous to all those still to cross the stage after you by clapping and celebrating their achievements. Please do not use mobile phones during the ceremony to text or make calls or to distract other graduands from enjoying the proceedings. Our stewards may ask you to put your phone away or to leave the auditorium if you are using them inappropriately. Our graduation ceremonies are formal occasions that do follow a traditional format. They begin with a fanfare, following which the academic procession and the Pro-Chancellors and the Vice-Chancellors procession will enter the hall. At the end of the ceremony, once the Vice-Chancellor closes proceedings, could I please ask graduates to stand once again and for guests to remain in their seats until the procession has exited the hall, after which you will be able to leave and join your party to celebrate your graduands' achievements. Please enjoy the live music and refreshments available in the circle levels in the Symphony Hall foyer. Now we are about to begin. Can I please ask everyone to stand, if you are able, as the processions enter the hall? Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I declare this congregation open, so on this warm afternoon, please sit yourselves down and make yourselves comfortable. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, all of those of you who are at long last able to have this graduation ceremony. I preside over this ceremony as the Vice-Chancellor of Birmingham City University, and I'm delighted to have this opportunity to participate in what I hope will be a wonderful and special and memorable celebration of your achievements. I am delighted to welcome all of you to Birmingham City University's graduation ceremony, and as you'll probably know, this summer's graduations are the first that we've been able to hold since January 2020. So, welcome back to Symphony Hall, welcome back to this amazing venue in the heart of Birmingham. We're very proud to be the university for this great city. Graduation is always a real pleasure. It doesn't matter how many you do, it's such a special day. It's a day for celebration for all of you, for our university community who are represented behind me, and of course, for all of you who've made the journey to be here to celebrate with our graduands, friends, family, supporters. But these graduations this summer feel even more special than usual. It's such a distinctive occasion, and we're very grateful to you all for making the time and the effort to come back and to join us for this celebration. I know that those of you who are graduating this summer have had one of the most unusual student journeys any of us will have experienced. But we're here now, and we're in a position to be able to give you the celebration that you deserve. And I'm delighted that during the period of July and August, we will do what we always promised we would do and give each and every student who's graduated from BCU over the past couple of years the opportunity to participate in one of these ceremonies without restrictions, without compromise, and with your friends, family, and supporters around you. So graduates, this is absolutely your day. But it does feel as if this year, above any other, we need to start by acknowledging the people who have supported you on the journey that has brought you here today. Around me are just some of the staff who've supported you in your learning and who I know are as proud of your achievement as you are. And of course, all around us are friends, family, and supporters, the people who've been there for you when times were tough. And heaven knows, during the last few years, there have been some very tough times indeed. So graduates, let's start off by giving a big thank you to everyone who has supported you. The period of your studies has been one where you've seen change on a grand scale, change that's impacted on almost every aspect of all of our lives. And you, our graduates, and the rest of our BCU student community know this better than most. But I hope that despite the challenge that you have faced, your time at BCU has been memorable for the right reasons as well. It's been memorable for the friendships that you have made, the community that you have been a part of, and of course, for the learning that has brought you here to today's celebration. And I hope that you do reflect on the challenges that you've overcome to be here, and that as your careers move forward, you never forget the determination and the adaptability that you have had to show, because that is going to stand you in great stead in your future. Now, life hasn't stood still for any of us over the last couple of years, and the university, of course, has continued to develop and to change. You'll have seen, some of you, the redevelopment of the Skills Hub, which is underway down at City South. Some of you may have even seen the refurbishment of the iconic old Belmont Works up on our city centre campus to serve as a centre for the delivery of our interdisciplinary STEAM portfolio. And it's great to bring an iconic Birmingham building back into use because it's such a symbol of the way in which this university is part of the very fabric of the city and the region that surrounds us. Birmingham as a city has been hit hard by the last couple of years, but of course there remains a sense of real buzz and excitement. And that's not just because of the amazing Commonwealth Games that we should rightly celebrate today. It has been wonderful to see the city and the region performing with such confidence and such style on a world stage. The now iconic bull, and I hope some of you at least have taken some selfies all gowned up in front of the bull in Centenary Square, sits against a backdrop of the amazing new city library, the new developments at Paradise Circus, even here around us at Symphony Hall, the development of new performance spaces. It's a wonderful time to be in Birmingham, and because BCU is so deeply part of our city, it's no surprise to see how our students across the piece are part of the games themselves. We saw our costume design students create the costumes for the opening event of the Birmingham 2022 Festival. Our jewellery students, amazingly, designed the medals for the Commonwealth Games, which were then given out to every winning athlete. Sam Oxborough, who graduated from our conservatoire 3 years ago, was the wonderful singer who sang the national anthem at the opening ceremony. And Laura Umvula, who graduated from the conservatoire a few more years before that, of course sang last night at the closing ceremony. And many of you here, not just the graduates, but many of you who are here as friends and family, will have been to see the games. Some of you will have volunteered at the games. Some of you may have worked at the games. And you've all been part of making Birmingham such an amazing presence on the world stage. The last couple of years, though, have made absolutely crystal clear, if there was any doubt, why universities are so important, not just to the cities in which they're based, but to the country and indeed the world as a whole. The role of research, the role of knowledge creation, the development of new practices. Nothing could bring this more vividly to life than, for example, the speed with which the new vaccines were produced and developed to help moderate the impact of the recent pandemic. I'm sure you all believe, as I do, that knowledge is critically important to every society. And that's something that each of you provides evidence of as you celebrate your graduations today. And that's why this ceremony is so important and why all of us at BCU were so committed to making sure that you had the opportunity to be here. Because it's right and it's important that we gather formally in all these formal clothes to recognise and to celebrate what you've achieved. Because graduates are important in every society. They, you, are important. Graduates live longer. They're more productive. They contribute more to society around them. They're more likely to volunteer, to vote, to lead. Graduates have better health. The research even says that they drink less. Above all, graduates are better placed to deal with change. Now, I hope that many of you, all of you, lead long, long lives. And during your lives, the world around you is going to change, not once, but many, many times. You'll not have one career, but probably many careers. You'll not have at your fingertips the skills and the knowledge that you need. You will need to master afresh new knowledge, new skills, new understandings of practice. And that's why being a graduate is so important. You have skills that equip you to learn. You have the habits of learning. And today, we celebrate not just what you have achieved, what you achieved last year or the year before when you completed your programs. We celebrate what you're going to go on to achieve as well. And our history as a university dates back to our founding in 1843, when we were founded as the wonderfully named Birmingham Government School of Design. And we were founded to help the manufacturers in the city to compete on a world stage. And during the last 180 years of our existence, we have changed often and often, but we have stayed true to that founding purpose. We remain focused on learning that makes a difference in the world, in ensuring that our graduates across the world make a difference in their societies. So my challenge to you today is, yes, we must celebrate your considerable personal achievement, your personal transformation, but we should also see it as part of a broader commitment, a commitment to transforming the world around you. You've all seen the I Am BCU images around campus, and that was something that came from you, from our student body. Students told us that being part of BCU meant something distinctive. It meant pride, it meant confidence, and above all, a sense of belonging. So I Am BCU isn't just a slogan, it's about being part of our extraordinary community, and you will always be part of that family and part of our alumni body. But today is your day. At long last, we get a chance to celebrate what you set out to do and what you have achieved. So my congratulations to you all. It's a very special achievement. Very well done. Thank you. And I now call upon the Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Executive Dean of the Faculty of Health Education and Life Sciences, Professor Ian Blair, to commence the presentation of award holders, and on the Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Professor Julie MacLeod, to receive the students. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor. As Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Executive Dean, I present students from the Faculty of Health, Education and Life Sciences who have qualified for the award of degrees, diplomas and certificates. I commence by presenting the candidate for the award of research degree, for the award of Doctor of Education for a thesis entitled From Shifting Sands to Disappearing in Dunes, using critically reflexive autoethnography to rethink place, position and purpose in general classroom music teacher education. I present Dr. Ian James Axtell. For the award of a Doctor of Education for a thesis entitled, So What Are We Looking At Here? Research, its position and pedagogy in the UK radiography profession, I present Dr. Louise McKnight. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Children's Rights in Early Childhood, an exploration of child rights pedagogy in England and Finland, I present Dr. Alan Elizabeth Madeline Cole Albach. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Exploring How Play-Based Pedagogies Support Mixed Ethnic Identity Formation, I present Sharon Angeletta Collees. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled An Exploration of How Knowledge from Neuroscience is Transferred to Early Years Professional Development Courses, I present Dr. Mine Yonkbe-Yer. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Growing Your Own, the Impact of School Direct on the Training of Primary Teachers, I present Dr. Joanne Hill. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Cartographies of Practice in Research with Children, I present Dr. Rosemary Lowe. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled The Educational Experiences and Reflective Capacities of Care Leavers in One Local Authority in England, I present Dr. Elaine Carroll Matchett. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Exploration and Evaluation of Simulation Facilitators' Experiences of Debriefing Undergraduate Interprofessional Healthcare Learners, a Mixed Method Study, I present Dr. Shanaz Pasha. The award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled A Phenomenological Study Exploring How Early Childhood Pedagogies Enable the Development of Dispositions, I present Dr. Catherine Peckham. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled How Do Heads of Children's Centres Navigate the Complexity of Their Leadership Life, I present Dr. Paola Pedrelli. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Reimagining Family Literacy, Co-Creating Pedagogies with Migrating Mothers in Third Sector Spaces, I present Dr. Mary Rose Puttick. And for the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Creative Writing in GCSE English Language, Exploring English Teachers' Philosophies, Pedagogies and Practices, I present Dr. Betty Snape. I now invite Professor Kevin Mattinson to the lectern to present award holders from the School of Education and Social Work.
Master of Arts in Education, Samar Al-Muzali. Laura Carty. Thomas Chalacombe. Naya Shahdaze Jimbetete. Amna Kanoum. Master of Arts in Education, International Education, Naomi Abdi. Master of Arts in Education, Joshua Meir. Michelle Murray. Laura Piggott. Vivian Pommel. Anne-Louise Seriton. Laura Williams. Rihanna Yaffe. Shazia Khan. Shia Chen. Taye Arunse. Mahfajul Hauk. Jamil Hussain. Wajumi Ia Akoni Mo Kimpeni. Amanvia Kaur. Manpreet Kaur. Donia Kiani. Nusrat Susanna Nurin. Indika Werahira Arach Chike. Sophia Winkler. Master of Arts in Education, Special Needs Education, Fatima Samheen. Eleanor Shaw. Postgraduate Diploma in Education, Conductive Education, Indira Simandi. Master of Arts in Education, Early Years, Samina Ahmed Khan. Helen Batterley. Juliet Davis. Victoria Holmes. Brenda Latimore. Amelia Luddington. Kerry Lyon. Anne Powell. Hafshadada B. Sheikh. Victoria Waring. Carol White. Masters in Education Leadership, Rebecca Leanne Cox. Masters in Teaching and Learning, Gareth Wynne. Zoe Ansley Green. Zaina Azam. Sarai Hines. Nicholas Hughes. Rachel Martin. Orla Russell. Crystal Watkins. Jessica Womack. Master of Science in Social Work, Samuel Ankra. Octavia Beckford. Patricia Breecroft. Talea Burke. Natalie Haven. Sabrina Hussain. Manjit Kaur. Samuel McCombay. Haifa Mazhar. Kirsty McCulloch. Jennifer Tattersall. Chloe Wilkes. Postgraduate Diploma in Social Work, Victoria Madinga Muanga. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Conductive Education, Brianna Campbell. Bachelor of Arts in Conductive Education Studies, Hoden Abdi Habsai. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Early Childhood Studies, Bisharo Aidan. Shamila Afzal. Hawalal Ahmed. Sadia Ahmed. Saida Aruba Ahmed. Faiza Akhtar. Jonah Akhtar. Nadia Akhtar. Saba Akhtar. Kinat Akmal. Sarah Albana. Amal Ali. Nishat Amjum. Nadia Arshad. Uruj Asif. Saba Babai Mina. Adila Begum. Fadusi Begum. Habiba Begum. Salina B. Hura Bibi. Soda Bibi. Sarah Birkin. Shannon Bursa. Bethan Blair. Isur Jean Bogban. Chloe Bond. Neve Cadman. Samira Chowdhury. Chek Yin Chung. Abby Cook. Holly Davis. Ashley Dorgan. Nadia Elempe. Katie Fellows. Rebecca Gale. Mariam Ghaffar. Sabah Habib. Rhiannon Halfpenny. Aleem Hussain. Aisha Hussain. Rumi Hussain. Sana Hussain. Famida Yasmin. Muna Ibrahim. Rabia Ibra. Miriam Iqbal. Muniba Islam. Muqtafer Jabin. Zuleika Jabin. Leah Jones. Simran Kaur. Sean Kay. Eleanor Kendrick. JB Harris. Maria Mahmood. Aisha Malik. Maria Maritza. Jenna Mystery. Isra Mubin. Salina Nawaz. Amun Omar. Tyne Pratt. Lucy Pritchard. Saffron Quigley. Maria Rahman. Megan Redmond. Sonia Raymond. Amy Roach. Emily Roach. Daniela Claudia Rusu. Ikra Sabir. Kainat Sadir. Arti Saad. Saba Sattar. Amir Shaheen. Hamdi Sheikh Abdulli. Ina Shimi. Olivia Steele. Kate Taheni. Samina Tai. Labiba Talib. Harjot Tanda. Rina Tara. Lucy Turley. Aliyah Williams. Naila Yassin. Sanian Yasmin. Shireen Yasmin. Ching Ye. Halika Zahid. Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Studies, Zara Mahmood. Bachelor of Arts Honours in Education Studies, Ataya Akhtar. Mudan Abdi. Kaylee Abdi. Ayla Ahmed. Sajal Akhtar. Rosie Anwar. Riman Badhisa. Samantha Batala. Muhammad Begum. Celine Louise Davis. Robin Edgerton. Katie Goodacre. Malika Hussain. Maya Hussain. Fatima Islam. Rosie Jakhu. Mukhtar Kalyal. Palwinder Kaur. Sian Lee. Mohammed Maya. Elisa Nadeem. Saida Nazmeen. Parminder Pada. Amar Pahil. Amy Parkin. Sophie Pearson. Danielle Kayoum. Hasina Sajid. Jaspriya Sangera. Simran Sangera. Milka Solomon. Amy Taylor Rose. Raquel Thorne Robinson. Nazra Wasame. Charlotte Wright. Jessica Wythe. Ramina Sabine. Same course. Okay. Master of Arts in Education and Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Education Studies, Molly Zacharias. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Education Studies, Bushra Zaman. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Social Work, Shefen Abel. Josephine Ajewa. Ruksa Alam. Aisha Ali. Kulsum Alvi. Daniel Amin. Palvasha Anjum. Sabah Kumar Aslam. Mohammed Aziz. Diana Barry. Leona Beckett. Jodie Bell. Kian Bennett. Afua Benyi. Jessica Bimpudi. Cara Blackwood. Susan Brooks. Georgia Buchanan. Leah Burgess. Bernice Davor. Grace Downing. Aston Eva. Inia Farouk. Eloise Farrow. Chantel Gardner. Amy Guskin. Kirsty Griefson. Gemma Griffiths. Judith Gripton. Letitia Hare. Jacqueline Hawker. Charlotte Heels. Sophie Hill. Lily Horton. Khadija Hove. Bobby Ann Hunter. Aman Hussain. Maliha Hussain. Roxanne Jones. Zuleika Kauser. Iram Kauser. Elizabeth Keeley. Michaela Kelly. Hira Khalil. Yumna Khan. Kingsley Coomson. Gemma Mayer. Farak Mahmood. Lizzie Malak. Joseph Maloko. Natasha Masetic. Roxana Mazula, sorry. Maeve McGinn. Rue Mackenzie. Antonia Mills. Aisha Mamuna. Selina Kule Moya. Halima Naveed. Holly Nisbet. Patricia Ollerenshaw. Tinula Oma Yajowo. Irene Ochera Adako. Giovanna Oye. Davika Paul. Salma Razak. Samira Raymond. Bethany Round. Syra Sheikh. Atiya Shaheen. Claire Shannon. Emma Louise Sheba. Sulama Sadiq. Claudia Starry. Christine Tefeni. Ravimbo Tawengwa. Jessica Tout. Sharon Wilkins. Sophie Wilson. Brenda Zia. Leila Abdi. Bachelor of Science in Studies in Social Care, Vonge Mungang Tagire. Alia Sabe. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Social Work, Michelle Bagnall. Amy Breeze. Anita Carter. Victor Chibvo Nyongzi. Lakeisha Glasgow. Lorraine Griffin. Paula Kay. Kerry Lloyd. Georgette Mullen. Danielle Phillips. Sabina Pitt. Heather Poole. Claire Preston. Alicia Tees. Michelle Timney. Nicola Smith. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Working with Children, Young People and Families, Kushbu Kiran Askar. Alicia Batul. Asma Begum. Rajna Begum. Salina Begum. Shantana Belfon. Carrie-Ann Bolton. Jay Brooks. Emily Dakin. Ronnie Marie Gibbs. Alex Gonzalez Smith. Sharon Deep Here. Mia Hocknell. Anissa Hussain. Aruj Hussain. Halima Hussain. Malaika Hussain. Sayrish Ilyas. Halima Iqbal. Numan Khan. Maria Kozar. Lucy Rees. Zainab Mahmood. Lauren Morgan. Abby Rogers. Olivia Rogers. Halima Sadia. Halima Shazad. Afifa Sherban. Letitia Stewart. Faiza Tariq. Kiana Warburton. Emily Page Whiston. Caitlin White. Tony Shante Wilson. Certificate of Higher Education in Working with Children, Young People and Families, Sunamita Pleska. Foundation Degree in Arts in Early Years, Zabina Ahram. Shauna Goodwin. Natasha Hilton. Jasmine Lamte. Fanila Liaquat. Eleanor Moole. Georgina Pererel. Ravinda Sond. Presenting for doctoral thesis, an exploration of how knowledge from neuroscience is transferred to early years professional development courses, I present Dr. Mine Konkbayer. And this completes the presentation of awards to graduates from the School of Education and Social Work.
And this completes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Health Education and Life Sciences. I now invite Jessica Wythe, who has graduated from our Bachelor of Arts with Honours Education Studies this afternoon, to address the congregation.
Good afternoon and welcome to friends, family, staff and fellow graduates of 2020, 2021 and 2022. It is a great honour to be asked to speak to you today. A special day for me and my family, hey mum, and just as sure as it is for many of you here today at the culmination of our studies. I would like to begin by thanking our Pro-Chancellor and other academic colleagues for giving up their time today to join us as we celebrate our academic achievements. It is truly such a pleasure to finally be here in the beautiful Symphony Hall, graduating with our retrospective degrees and celebrating our amazing achievements. We made it, yes, a little bit later than expected, but no less deserved. My time at Birmingham City University has been incredible. I wouldn't be where I am today without the staff and students at BCU. Everybody is so inspiring and has their own unique and innovative experiences and life stories. There really is such a confident, proud, and diverse community of staff and students at BCU, which is clearly evident through the I Am BCU campaign and beyond. To me, I Am BCU means that I am a part of the BCU community and family. I feel a true sense of belonging being a part of BCU. I genuinely feel such a sense of pride when I share my experiences of studying here, and my time as an undergraduate student at BCU will truly resonate with me for the rest of my life. It may have been a while since we've physically been on campus for some of us, but the memories of our time there are very much alive. They say that the friends you make at university are your friends for life. It may sound cliche, but that sentiment is certainly true for me. Simran, Molly, and Rihanna, 3 beautiful, amazing girls who I met on my first day at BCU back in 2015. 5 years later, are now my sisters and my friends for life. That's it. I anticipate that many of you here today may also be able to resonate with that statement and have made lifelong friends during your time at BCU. To everybody sitting here today, you should be beyond proud of your achievements. Not only did you achieve a degree qualification, but you achieved a degree qualification during such unprecedented times, which disrupted our studies, our graduation celebrations, and the world as we once knew it. You have all demonstrated strength, perseverance, tenacity, and determination during these uncertain times, and your hard work has certainly paid off. It's been a long time coming, but today has absolutely been worth the wait, and I'm truly beyond honoured to share this moment with everybody here today. For every graduate sitting here today, and for those of us unable to attend in person, this day is rightfully dedicated to you. As we set out on the next stage of our lives, we are still individuals with our own distinct ambitions, but we are also united as the graduates of 2022, a permanent part of our university's history. Congratulations to you all. I will now invite the Pro-Chancellor to close the ceremony. Thank you for listening.
I think we can do better than that. And just before I call this congregation to a close, there is another group of people here who I want to thank, and that is our amazing musicians. Can you give it up for those musicians? I dare say you have plans now, and it would be an unwise person who came between you and the continuation of these celebrations outside this hall. So again, my thanks to you all. Normally I could take it for granted that students who were graduating would be here in order to graduate with us. But for many of you, you've made special journeys to come back with your friends and your family. I hope that today has lived up to what you were looking for as not only recognition, but as a celebration of a very special achievement under unprecedented circumstances. So a final congratulations to you all. I now declare this congregation closed, and we would be very grateful if all of you could now stand and remain standing while the stage party leaves the hall. Thank you very much.